Today's Wednesday, and I'm off work, and so Mom had LASIK eye surgery today, so we're back at the house, and I have to be around the house to help her. So one of the things I want to do is this guy here. This is Maytag Bravo Quiet Series 300. Let's listen to how quiet it is. Maytag Bravo 300 series, the Quiet Series. Yeah, so we're gonna fix that today. So I got my parts, and now I got to get that thing out of here, into the garage, and apart. I've already got all my repair parts, so we'll get started on this. Well, that was fairly easy. Get it out of the house.
So in typical fashion, what you find under a refrigerator, a washer, a dryer, it's the garbage that's underneath of it. That's pretty shitty. So I'll clean that up. So I put the vent hose up, so just in case there's any little critters inside of it, they wouldn't be able to easily get out. They'd have to climb, but I'll clean that out too, a little bit anyway. I don't think I have anything long enough to snake all the way to the outside of the house. But I can use my wet dry vac to punch down through the hose. I'll disconnect the hose here and get my wet dry vac down inside there and see if I can pull some wet out and try to clean it up a little bit.
Alright, so it's in the garage in all its glory. The Maytag Bravo Quiet Series 300. Yeah, quiet my ass. So I've had this thing for a while. Got a pretty good deal on it. I do not want to go and punch $500–600 into new washer and dryer. So I fixed the washing machine. It's like brand new, so I replaced the bearing in it. That thing freaking runs like a champ. So, and that was probably, I'm going to assume that that was a more difficult repair. So from what I've learned and watched on YouTube, this looks fairly simple, so we'll see. We'll dig into it and see what the problem is. So again, I don't want to have to purchase another dryer or have a repair guy come out and do this when I think I'm capable of getting this job done. So I don't think it's going to be difficult. From the videos that I've watched, everything seems to be fairly simple, straightforward. So, but that's never usually the case with me whenever I'm doing something. So I usually end up fucking it up somehow. I'm not following a step, missed a step, whatever the case may be. So but we'll see how this goes. It should be pretty easy. So so my research on YouTube, what a great place YouTube is, led me to this purchase, which is a repair kit for a multitude of dryers. This did come up with my model number, so I made the purchase. Cost me less than $17, I think it was. 16 and some change, free shipping off of Amazon. So I can't complain. I think I'm virtually going to get a pretty much a new dryer, all said and done, once I get this installed. So I don't think it's going to be that big a deal, but yeah, you never know what's going to come around each wrench turn or whatever the case may be. So, but I think for less than $17, I can't go wrong by putting the effort into it. Save myself a little bit of money. Actually, a lot of money when you really think about it. So, because I'm sure that I would probably try to replace, which this is ridiculous, but I guess it's just the thought of not having two matching units. But who gives a shit? A dryer dries your clothes, and then the washer washes it. So who gives a shit? But in any case, I'm sure this thing was fairly expensive, brand new. I bought it used quite a few years back. So, and it's done me well. So everywhere that I've been, this appliance has been with me. So I can't really complain. And I guess when you look at the time that's lapsed for the use, it's time to start having some of these issues. And fortunately, nothing's been catastrophic, even with the whatever the noise is coming from, whatever's worn out in there, which I believe is the tension pulley, which is this little guy right here. But I'll replace everything. Even with that noise going on, I was still able to go ahead and dry laundry, so I can't really complain. It's just super noisy, and then once it gets heated up, the noise goes away. So I'm sure it's that bearing assembly that's inside the poly wheel. So anyway, we'll see how it turns out. Alright, we're in my favorite place, the garage. Alright, I'm going to hold this camera steady, but here's my tension pulley right here. And I can see there's some green from the belt that's all around in here. And so that means there's a chance that guy is not spinning right. So I'll find out when I pull. I'm gonna pull that off there. I guess I'll just go straight in and go ahead and pull that daggone drum out of there. I got some cleanup to do in there. Look at that. Shit everywhere. Just really needs cleaned up. So yeah, you can see the shavings right down there. So we'll get her cleaned up. So in order to get this lid up, you gotta go up underneath here with something to get that spring clamp out of there. plastic putty knife. So this is my homemade prop. Just a wooden dowel. A little bit of masking tape so it doesn't slide out on me. So what I have to do is get in here, take that screw out, and on the other side there's one just like it here, in order to get, I think, the front panel off. So once I get the front panel off, I think I'm pretty clear to get that drum out. So I start losing parts of my tools. Start laying them around where it's convenient, forget about it. And I look around for it for hours. See? Disconnect the electrical to the door switch. Dirty in there too. All right, the door panel's off. Now you can see inside the dryer. So something moving is making the noise. So thing looks pretty filthy in there. It's a fan belt. Thing seems to be rolling okay. I can test it. Okay, I think that's my culprit. He doesn't spin too easily. So I think this is the guy that's making all the racket.
because it does not spin so easy. And I believe it should spin really easy, just like everything else. Looks like a sofa. Find some money. We'll see what else is inside there. So I'll give it a good cleaning. See what's going on. Oh yeah. Let me get a light up in there. So let's look up in here. That's a heater element, so it's cooking whatever that shit is in there. Lint, hair, everything. It is cooking it. Back together and almost ready to test. One more piece to clean. We'll put it together and do a load of laundry. All right, the moment of truth is here.
Had to change the battery. Fixed.